Yeah. Oh. Also, happy birthday, Darknet. What the fuck was that? Oh, my phone. Whoops, give me a second. Okay, we're good. I was tripping. I had your video playing while being on stream. That probably will be pretty weird to experience. Also, hi Waggy, thank you for the sub. It's been a while since I've seen you. And I'm doing fine, I'm doing good. The decider. I am the decider. Okay, let me just some stuff real quick. Okay, let me just move screen. Okay, there's the audio. Okay, hi, hello, welcome to Master Duel. It's been... Actually, I don't even remember when's the last time I played Master Duel. I probably when I was looking at the raw cards, but... it just felt like it's been a while. I feel like I've just been more focused on video editing the past week or so. So I haven't really been streaming at all. But... I feel like it's been, I don't know, I really need to like finish this damn video soon. Not too long ago. I guess it's not been too long ago, yeah. But it just feels like, I don't know, man. I've been playing Master Duel every once in a while, but haven't been grinding on it, I guess. Like I play like maybe 1 or 2 matches a day, and that's about it. Actually, lately I've just mostly been playing the Legend Anthology, because I think like the general power level of the decks here are kind of lower, evident by my winning streak here. Evidently by my winning streak, I think the general power level of the players in this event are relatively lower, so you know. Will you cover 15.6? That's literally what yesterday's stream was. Also, I guess just real quick, do I still have the warning text? No, I don't have the warning text anymore. But okay, just real quick, if you guys are here for Battle Cats, I would highly recommend you to probably just leave, because this is not the place for Battle Cats. I would not really answer Battle Cats questions. If you're asking Battle Cats stuff, please just refer to, like, I don't know, Discord servers or like Reddit threads or whatever. You're really just gonna waste your time here if you're expecting Battle Cats. I'm not gonna give you Battle Cats. We should be fine without warning text. I mean, you say that, but like there's gotta be like some people coming in later on that's gonna be immediately, hi, what do you think of the new update? What do you think of the like crazy cat? What should I roll for gacha or whatever? It's like there's always someone like that. Where is Battle Cats? Where's Battle Cats? Do you have a tip for streamer on Twitch? Not really. I'm not exactly like a super successful streamer or anything like that. Like I would say my success is mostly on like making videos rather than doing streams, you know? Like I wouldn't count myself as like a super interesting streamer or something like that. Like I think I'm just like average enough. Average enough to scrape by while also having the video editing skill to like pull people in. Hi Seba. Too sleepy right now. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. You're on 70 stream streak. I don't know how the fuck you keep up with that. I guess Twitch does have like leniency when it comes to stream streak, but still, like, Jesus Christ. What are you deciding on? Oh, right. Well, there are a couple of things that I want to decide on. One is... well, no, actually, the main thing that I want to decide on is essentially just... what deck am I building? Like, I think I've talked about this, like, last stream as well, right? But, like, I want to be a little careful with my resources, right? And there has been, you know, people telling me that I probably should make some sort of meta deck. But at the same time, a lot of meta decks are obviously very, very costly in UR. And I think there comes the problem if it's like, if I end up building a meta deck and I am not able to finish the meta deck due to like just gem restrictions or whatever, then like it probably wouldn't even be that good, right? And that's basically what happened to my like weird branded deck or some sort, where my branded cards are there, but it's also missing some stuff. And wait, this is not my branded deck. Where is it? This one. It's like my branded cards are there. I have branded cards, but there's still a lot of cards missing. And frankly, rolling branded cards is just so incredibly ass, because like there's like 5 billion different packs that branded resides on. And a lot of those cards are not really used in like the modern branded meta or something like that either. So getting like the proper branded deck, I feel like is so incredibly ass. And like, yeah, I could craft them, but I feel like crafting should be a very last, like, you know, like last, what's the word? Resort, right? I'm strong and very cheap. I mean, you say that, but like, you know, if I just want to build something that is like strong enough, then I would have just continued building my pumpkins, really. Because like, honestly, like the pumpkins, I've been labbing pumpkins a little bit. Like it's really good. it's really consistent, I think. Because this deck have like, no joke, like 10 one-card start off. 10 one-card starter. And like not even you can make it even more with like, if you have more glow up bloom, like not even 10, like technically you can put in like 21 card starter if you want to in this deck. Like the deck is very consistent in their like combo lines. But you know, if we just want to like a strong enough deck, then I do have this like Pum White King ideal quote unquote deck, which is essentially I'm just like trying to fix the consistency of not having enough pumpkins and not enough ectoplasmic, and also subspace battle. But like, you know, if I'm just going to make a good enough deck, then I feel like this is what I would do. But otherwise, it's like, do I also want to try to make a proper meta deck or some sort, you know? Twitch has stream streaks, yeah. It's like if you watch multiple times, you get like stream streaks and stuff, and then you get like rewards and whatever. I have almost 100 stream streak on one streamer. What the fuck? That's crazy. But yeah, I did notice like stream streaks are getting like more lenient, right? Because even if you miss the stream, I think now they actually allow you to like watch the VOD to like regain your stream streak, which is pretty funny. I read that as milk test. What do you mean milk? Oh, the mill test. You know what this is? This is like Zodia, actually. This is a deck where you mill your entire deck and then put Exodia back to the deck or some shit like that, basically. Is this FTK? Yes, this is FTK. I haven't tried this online, actually, but it is a very bricky... I do have a different... Where is it? This one. I do have a different one. where this one is even more bricky, but it's fully zombie powered. It's pretty funny. You don't have many meta options, but I do vote for Dracotail. Dracotail does look fun, but I don't know if I would count that as meta. It's like, it's powerful, it's up there. But like nowadays, is it really that meta? I think I talked about this last time, but I'm leaning more to Sky Strikers, I feel like, if anything. I did also mention that I want to play Luna Lights, right? But I'm not really sure if that's really any better. Come on, man, that's definitely better. I mean, I get it's like strong still, you know. But like, if I want to like dump my resources for a powerful deck, then I might as well go higher in terms of power level, you know. But then again, I guess Sky Striker isn't like super meta either, unless you're like, who's that guy that won like 18-0 against like 18 Cool Tune decks with Sky Striker? That guy? It's like the guy who says like it's not the deck, it's me, which is pure aura, but you know. Ryan Yu? Yeah, I think so. I do have this. This isn't like actual like Sky Striker deck. This is just me like putting shit in. I put Morganites in because I thought it's funny, but I'm just putting this in just to kind of like sorta imagine how much URs do I need, I guess, for Sky Striker. And the answer is kind of a fuck ton. The answer is kind of a fuck ton, actually. Like, definitely 3 Engage. Currently I just put 2 Lemniscate. I do have 1 Linkage, so I can like do less on that. I probably need like Upstart, right? Or even like Vision, right? Radiant Hyphen Vision. Oh right, I haven't even put Vision here, I forgot. Where is Vision? Yeah, there's Vision as well. I also need to put that. And just probably some generic spell and traps as well, right? Horses is not a Battlecat stream. If you're asking for Battlecat stuff, please just go to other places. Did you quit Battlecats? Brother, I literally just streamed Battlecats yesterday. What the fuck do you mean? I can't just not play Battlecats for 1 day? Come on, man. If you're here for Battlecats, please just leave. But yeah, this is I'm just putting shit in. There is a lot of URs here though. Use Strikers? I don't know, I think Strikers is cool. Like, the deck does like terrifyingly draw like 5 billion cards, but I think the playstyle of Sky Striker is cool. You're legally required to stream Battlecats every day? Dude, I would get fucking... I would shoot myself. I agree, EU Strikers. I don't know, I kind of... I never hated going against Strikers. When's the next Battlecat stream? I don't know. I don't know. If you're here for Battlecats, I would highly recommend you to leave. This is not the place for it. And I'm not gonna give you anything Battlecats related. I'm not going to play Battlecats today. Just find someone else to watch, please. Fairy Tail Spellcaster Slop? I hate going against Fairy Tail, dude. It's literally just like... It just feels like I'm fighting, like, any other combo decks, really. Like, it literally just is a very similar deck as any other like combo decks that just ends on like basically like 3 Omni Negates and some other interactions. It's like, okay, it's like the idea is kind of cool, but the end board is basically the same with every other like combo decks. What do you think of the mid-range discussion? Actually, I kind of want to talk about that. Because I technically haven't really played any mid-range decks. Like, the closest thing I got to a mid-range deck would be my, I guess, the Tearlament, the branded Tearlament deck. which even then isn't actually that mid-range either. I mean, it sort of is, but at the same time, it doesn't have like the power that a full power branded have, I would say, when it comes to like resources going forward in a grind game. Like, this doesn't actually do that well in the grind game. Traptrick is somewhat considered of a mid-range. I think Traptrick is more of a control, I think, right? I mean, mid-range, I think, is, from what I understand, mid-range in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a term borrowed from Magic, and so therefore technically mid-range in Yu-Gi-Oh! Term is very vague, but the commonly accepted definition of a mid-range deck nowadays, currently, is a deck that doesn't set up an insane board, but have enough resource and enough like, what's the word? Resiliency, I guess. Like, it's a very resilient deck that generally will try to out-resource you, rather than like trying to stop you completely from playing turn 1 or something like that, you know? That's the general gist of what I understand. Mid-range in Yu-Gi-Oh! Just means good recursion. Something like that. Like, that's what I understand the currently accepted terminology for Yu-Gi-Oh! Mid-range decks, you know? Midrange hasn't always been an ever-moving goalpost in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because the standard for midrange just keeps on rising as the power level of Yu-Gi-Oh! Keeps on rising. I mean, you say that, but like technically speaking, like any other decks would also like rise up in terms of power level as well, right? So, oh my god, dude, I need the text. I need the no battle cats text. After all, dude, like, please. We've been streaming for 20 minutes. There's already like 3 different waves of people asking for battle cats on a non-battle cat stream. I like Striker, Albaz, and Labyrinth is a mid-range deck. Labyrinth? I guess so, yeah. Labyrinth does like try to outgrind you essentially, right? Just ignore people saying it. It's harder to ignore chatters in a non-battle cat stream because chat is like much slower, right? So I actually have to like automatically read everything. Unlike in a battle cat stream where I actually get to like ignore 90% of chat because chat moves really fast. No battle cat's text covers the whole stream, so you can't see the Yu-Gi-Oh! Gameplay. Something like that. Labyrinth is very much control. I think Labyrinth depends, I would say. Because Labyrinth, you know, it is literally just like what's the word? Like a sandbox of... It's a very sandboxy archetype, right? Where like you can play Labyrinth in like 50 billion different ways. Like, you can play Labyrinth as like literally anything. It's the crazy thing. What if it's a Battle Cats Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck? I mean, that's just Lunalight. It's a deck where the cats battle. I get it, but I think it's better to just use blocking it out because it's inevitable. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I think, like, if I don't... The thing is, if I don't talk about it, these chatters would just repeat the same thing over and over and over. And, like, what am I supposed to just ban everyone who's, like, coming here asking for battle cats? Is like, that's a bit rough, you know? Not Yummy? I guess Yummy is also mid-range? I don't know. I haven't fought Yummy in a while, I think. Yeah, I haven't fought Yummy in a while, but I guess Yummy is also like that. Whereas like it's like a like they kind of have like resource loop thing going on. Like, you could kind of argue Pumpkin is also a little bit kind of can be used like that. Like, Pumpkin have like a pretty powerful grind game as well, but it's also kind of leading into a combo deck as well, so. You're the 5th person to ask about Battle Cats today. Maybe I should put it... I don't know, man. I don't want to, like, ruin the stream with a fucking massive text that says, don't ask about Battle Cats, please. I think I meant Yummy as a Battle Cats deck. Oh, I mean... maybe, but I feel like... no, I don't think so, because like, if you look at the cats in Yummy, like, they're all literally just chilling, dude. They don't battle. They don't battle. They're just chilling. They're literally just chill little guys. They're just little guys who occasionally got like captured by Snatchy, and that's about it. I mean, I guess technically Lunalight in the portrait itself they don't, you know, but still, it's like they're really just like chill little guys. The fuck you mean Lucas SMP? What the fuck? No, I haven't played Minecraft in forever. You really think there's mercy in those eyes? Yeah, you're right, actually. They are pretty cold-blooded killers, actually. But yeah, is there even any meta decks that doesn't require that much UR? Because, like, I feel like any decks in the end would definitely end in, like, 5 billion URs needed, right? Also, I saw this card when I was searching for Sky Striker, and I'm like, I've never seen this card in my entire life. What the fuck is this? Like, I've seen Zeke. I've seen Camellia. I have not seen what the fuck is this? Then again, I also have never seen this one. But like, who the fuck is that? Did you see Yu-Gi-Oh! X Crocs? Crocs, like the shoe Crocs. What do you mean? Elf Note? Oh god, dude. Sorry. Okay. I want to talk back about the combo stuff, but like Elf Note at its current form is kind of disgusting. Like, it's kind of like morally disgusting right now, so I kind of don't want to touch Elf Note. The shoe, that's crazy. It's so sloppy. In Yu-Gi-Oh! For me, control deck is like setting your board for your opponent to the point where they can't play. Mid-range is sticky board and good board recovery. Oh, I fucked up. Mid-range is sticky board and good board recovery. Aggro is just 10-pie and shit. I'm not really sure what like exactly separates between control and combo, because I feel like they are kind of similar with each other, you know? Where the goal is to just stop your opponent like super early on before they get to do anything. But either way, I think when it comes to... Okay, I'm going back to like the combo topic stuff, since you were talking about Elf Note. I think like... So currently, I guess for those who are out of the loop, currently the Yu-Gi-Oh! Community have like this discussion about mid-range and combo decks and stuff like that, and people are talking about how initially this was sparked up by a guy who essentially says the current Yu-Gi-Oh! Community really praises like mid-range deck and really despises combo deck to the point where there's like name calling and stuff. And in fairness, I did that with hero players. I did like kind of, you know, I did kind of name call hero players and stuff. But the point is essentially people consider mid-range decks to be like quote unquote the correct way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And those who play combo decks to be like literally Satan, while people who play combo decks play it because it is technically kind of a direct counter to mid-range decks. Because because mid-range decks, if they are given literally any gas, would out resource you, right? So the idea of combo deck is to entirely stop mid-range deck from even having any gas at the first place and shut them down as quickly as possible, right? So they're just playing to win, which, you know, in that is the point of, you know, gaming. Like, you kind of just have to play to win sometimes. And in like a way, it's like I completely understand that, and I do kind of understand it because I did play combo. Like my first deck technically is Trap Tricks, right? But I mean, Trap Tricks is not exactly a combo, but it is a control deck that tries to essentially just stop players going second to ever play the game at the first place, right? So there is that game plan. But on top of that, my actual like big first deck is my plant deck, right? The deck where you literally just special summon like 50 times. Like, you literally just like special summon like 30 times in one go, trying to build up a deck with like 5 interruptions. So like, I do get that, and I do also kind of understand the idea on why people would think a combo deck is like literally the devil. But I feel like it's not that the combo deck itself is bad. It's just that I think some of the end board pieces are bad. Like, I don't think combo is inherently evil or anything like that. I think it's just that currently there's so much really evil generic cards that combo deck can get into that makes that just shot up the power level ceiling of combo deck into essentially an OTK, essentially an FTK, right? And that is certainly not fun. And like, yes, you play to win, but at the same time, if it's like there gets to a point where if you're just FTKing, it's like, why is this even allowed? You know, it's like, you gotta ask, like, why is this even allowed? And I think, like, it's not exactly the fault of combo exactly, because, like, I think the idea of a combo deck can be cool. It's a very, like, fragile deck, right? It's a very fragile deck where if they get interrupted, they have, like, very specific choke points where if they get interrupted, they basically just literally end on nothing and instantly lose. But if they are allowed to combo, then the ceiling can go up pretty high, right? In terms of like the end board and stuff. But currently the ceiling is pretty ass. Like, from what I understand, the current meta is just like hand rip 5 billion times using elf notes and stuff. And like, that is not exactly the problem of combo decks allowing itself to combo, but it's just like, why the fuck is something like Gamma even still allowed, you know? It's like, I don't think it's really wrong for combo decks to keep comboing, but the current, like, just the current, like, ceiling of combo decks is just way too high. I think that's really the only problem, really. I feel like it's not wrong for combo decks to try to end on like a bunch of interactions. Like, if you have more than 5 interactions in the board, I think that's fine as long as the interactions are not literally just like all 5 Omni Negates, you know? It's like, if you have like 10 interactions in board, but the interactions are like something like banishing from graveyard, destroying something, but not negating, or like, I don't know, like banishing something or stealing something or whatever. It's like those sort of stuff. I think like if you have a bunch of interactions that are like that, then I think you can have like you can still just play like you can have like a board with so much interactions, and it will still be a fun game to play as long as it's not just Omni Negates or hand rips. But currently, the end boards that a lot of combo players ends on is like 3 hand rips and 3 Omni Negates. And it's just like, well, there's like literally nothing you can do to like win against that, you know? The fragility of combo decks definitely depends. Like Snake Eye is practically unstoppable combo deck in its heyday. I mean, yeah, but it does come to a point where it's like the ceiling does get like... The ceiling does vary depending on like how resilient your cards can be, you know? Obviously, Konami sometimes slips up and make combo decks where it's both unstoppable and have very high ceiling, but that's what I mean. It's like the general idea is that like this is what a combo deck quote unquote should be, I guess. But yeah. LC described 5th deck type beyond control combo aggro mid-range, and that's like Towers deck, like Lunalight and Purely. Yeah, I guess that is like a different thing, yeah. Your video is 1 away from 1,000. Oh my god, I need to private deck. I need to private my videos again. Dragoon is kind of a Towers deck, but he acts way more than an end board piece nowadays because dedicated tower like Liger Dancer and External are. I feel like Dragoon is also more interactable, I think, right? What is Dragoon? Dragoon is what? It's like indestructible and untargetable, I think, right? Yeah, can't be destroyed and untargetable. It is a tower, but it's not as sturdy as something like Lunalight, right? But you see, the elf notes are dancing. Oh, fuck, you're right. No, you're right, actually. No, elf note is a very healthy deck, actually. Because look, the girls dance. They dance, dude. They dance. They do a little dancey, you know? They switch plays. It's cute. It's dancing. Do you get it? They dance. I think it's fair. Hand traps exist. The more combo piece you have, the less hand traps you'll get. Like... Again, I think it's fine to a degree. But then there comes to a point where it's like you're basically FTKing and that's not great, you know? It's like to a degree it's fine, right? But there just comes to a point where it's like, okay, these end board pieces are just not healthy for the game whatsoever. Like, you can make a powerful combo deck without needing to rely on just, like, 5 billion negations and 5 billion hand rips, you know? Now, you can have something like, what's that, what's the Ryziel boss again? Ryziel, what do I suddenly forgot? What the, Detonator? Ryziel Detonator? Yeah, like Ryziel Detonator is like essentially like 5 billion pops, right? But like it's still like a pretty cool like boss monster to fight against. Even if it can pop like 5 cards, which is more cards than you have in hand, it's like that still technically is something that allows you, that can still allow you to play if you like play a certain way, right? Like having like a 10 material Ryziel Detonator isn't the end of the world, you know? Except one card combo engine like Mitsu Snake Eyes in its prime, those are some bullshit. There's definitely some bullshit in... Yeah, I think that is the thing, is just like... Combo decks, I think it's fine for combo decks to be a little bit more resilient if they just don't... I just don't have like so much Omni Negates, dude. Like everything is an Omni Negate. Or a Floodgate. Or a Floodgate. Or hand rips. Dragoon can be easily dropleted. Yeah, I've dropleted Dragoon so much. You can also Spally Droplet, Spally Dragoon as well. It's a very easy Spally target as well, since it is a dark monster. Dragoon itself is fine, it's just they made it so early in your hand trap just does nothing. Yeah. Interestingly enough, something like Yummy and Dracotail plays through the Detonator pretty easily with the right hands. Oh, you know, there is a replay that I want to show you guys after this. Talking about Ryzeal. But yeah, that's the general gist of my thoughts of the current like mid-range combo or whatever stuff. It's like, I personally think combo is cool. Like, I literally am a combo player. I play plants, and I think plants is cool. I think, like, if you are a combo player, I think, like, one of the most fun things you can do as a combo player is just building deck. Like, deck building on a combo deck is incredibly fun. That is literally what really got me into Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, deck building plant was so fucking fun. Trying to find, like I don't even mind something like moving from one archetype or another and stuff like that. Like, bridging, I think, is cool. Like, I think bridging is cool. Bridging is really, really fun. Like, like, it's so incredibly fun and cool to see Calicorn, this random end card, happens to be the perfect bridge from plants into Trap Tricks, because it's a level 4 card that allows you to grab Trap Trip Garden. And because it's level 4, it's easily exceed into Pinguicula, which lets you start your Trap Tricks combo, because you can grab Trap Tricks Mermelio and you have a free normal summon from Trap Trip Golden. It's like, dude, that's so cool! It's so cool doing deck building on a combo pile in Yu-Gi-Oh! It's so fun. And bridging is really cool. As long as the end boards aren't ass, you know? It's like, I really don't see any problems with bridging or anything like that. I think bridging can be cool, just increasing the ceiling of your combo can be cool. But as long as the end board isn't just 5 Omni Negates, and I think it's cool, I think it's fine. Like, I've already made a video on my plants deck, but my plants deck end board, even if it's allowed to do a full combo, is technically very breakable. It ends on what, like Sarah, Rafflesia, Bangalancer, and that's Bangalancer and Hyperton, which I guess like Hyperton is a negate and Rafflesia is a big negate, but that technically doesn't negate everything, you know? Technically it doesn't negate everything. And the rest are just like some minor interaction stuff that, like, and all of these are very still breakable by a lot of board breakers. Like, a lot of board breakers still just kills this board in one go. Like, if I don't manage to make Hyperton, or if my Hyperton doesn't get to have a spell negation, then you can literally just slap a Dark Hole or Raigeki and my board just dies, you know? It's like, a combo deck can be really cool and can have like more than 5 interactions, and that would be healthy as long as it just doesn't end on like 5 billion negates. That's basically my whole take, really. There's the truth about combo versus mid-range debate. It's a deck building versus playing debate. Combo deck says your deck building, and mid-range says your ability to pilot the deck. I think combo deck does have like, combo deck is a little bit both sorta as well, but I mean, yeah, I guess so. Cause like when you're deck building, you also can like deck build in a way where you're like, okay, if the opponent have this and this hand trap, then if I have this and this hand, then I can maybe deck build my way, or like I can put cards in my deck that can pivot into a different direction if I'm stopped in a certain part of the combo and stuff like that. And I think that is like part of the skill expression when it comes to combo deck as well, for sure. It's just like it's but it's like, it is maybe also true that like technically I guess like you are kind of following a spreadsheet or some sort, but at the same time technically mid-range decks can also do that. Like, mid-range decks does have its own spreadsheet as well. Baron should be banned like in the TCG. I think currently, from what I heard, OCG Elf Note doesn't even end on Baron. I think. I think Elf Note in OCG doesn't even end on Baron because they literally just like hand rip you 5 billion times. I just found the full Yubel combo using a normal summon tour guide by tinkering with what I have. Yeah, it's like I think like deck building in combo deck is incredibly fun and is a skill expression on its own, you know, which is kind of why I personally think like net decking or just like copying decks online is kind of lame. Because but you know, it's like there is like a skill expression in deck building itself, you know. Whenever I see some 47 card weird ass deck with the most unknown cards ever, at first I laugh and then I kind of respect them for building a deck. That's just from the one who steals from MD meta. Yeah, I think like I don't know. I think it is always really cool to see like someone comboing and then you just see something that you've never seen before. Because like sometimes you see them, you see a combo player start off with their one card starter and you're just like, okay, I see their starter. I know what they're playing. I'm looking at my hand. I can think about what could I potentially do here and like what their general end board is. And then they just pivot to like the craziest shit ever. And then you're just like, oh, what the fuck? I don't know what to expect anymore. And I think it's cool. Like, I think it's cool. But, you know, it's just like, sometimes you're just like, it does come to a point where the ceiling is so high that you're just like, okay, this is not fun anymore, actually. This is not cool anymore. And I think that's the problem. The problem isn't the comboing. It's just that the end board is currently too nasty. That's really it. No Rika? I want to try Rika at some point. I do want to try Rika at some point. I just don't really have... I just didn't really have the Rika cards when I was building this deck. Because I started with Trap Tricks. So I didn't really have the Rika cards. I already have the Trap Tricks cards, so I might as well. You know, that was my thought, essentially. I'm gonna play Synchron again. Me when I resolve Junk Speeder and instantly win. But yeah, I think that's my thought on it. Like, combo is cool if you've like done any sort of deck building when it comes to combo pile, or like combo like fucking what people do, like slop pile or whatever people say. It's like, it's actually really cool. It's really fun. It's super fun. But it is just like the nasty ass end board that you can make, you know. Maybe I'll make that into a video, actually. I might actually make that into a video. Because it has been like a raging topic in the Yu-Gi-Oh community recently. It's like labbing in fighting games. Oh my god, dude, you remind me. You know, maybe that explains how I play fighting games a little bit. Well, I say fighting games, but I only play Dragon Ball FighterZ. But like, in Dragon Ball FighterZ, I only lap combos, dude. I don't even really go online that much. In fairness, the Asian server in Dragon Ball FighterZ is kind of dead, so it's really hard to find people to play online. But in DBFZ, I spend like 99% of my time just labbing combos. I think labbing combos is really fun. I do enjoy my old Beat Trooper Insect Slop. Beat Trooper? I have like ran into a couple of Beat Trooper cards while I was labbing my Trap Tricks cards as well. But I don't think I found anything that is like actually good enough. Try Doom Z. Doom Z does look kind of interesting. I think I have fought several Doom Z. It is kind of interesting. It's the one where you like equip and then exceed with the equip spell, right? But I'm not sure if it's like, I don't know. It's like, it's just that if I want to build a deck that is like just like my go-to winning deck, if that makes sense, you know? And I'm not sure if Doozy is really strong enough for that. Also, okay, here's the replay that I want to show. Earlier I was talking about Ryzeal Detonator, right? Here's a really fun replay. Okay, I'm just gonna ask this first. So I was fighting a Ryzeal. Player, right? And I'm using my usual Pumpkin Skull Servant deck. So Pumpkin Skull Servant, right? You know, it's a deck that you probably would just want to finish the game in one go and finish the game in one round, and then that's it, right? You want to take a guess? How many turns was my Ryzeal versus Skull Servant like match? It's certainly not 2, I will say that. It's not 2. But I just have like a pretty insane like matchup with my Skull Servant deck that I managed to win against Ryzeal. It's like 6 or 7. Okay, fuck you. I ran into that one. But no, it's not 7, it's not 5. It is 14 turns. It's 14 turns. I fought against this Ryzeal player for 14 turns. It's insane. Like, confirm opponent's deck. Like, yeah, I'm against Ryzeal. And this goes on for 14 turns. You want to know why this goes for 14 turns? Well, I mean, I'll watch the replays. Well, you know. Right now, the end board is just 2 to 3 interaction, but it's cheap 4 UR in total. 4 URs, really? With the upcoming Power Patron. Oh, right, yeah, there is like Power Patron stuff. Deck swap reference? Oh, right, yeah, deck swap have something like where it's like if it's above 5 or something like it's just like yeah, that's if it's above 15, it's embarrassing. But yeah, you know, I have Fua in hand, you know? What could possibly go wrong? They do do. They do this, and I'm like, okay, Fua now. Ash, yay. Fun gameplay. Gaga girl. Grab Unbreakable Exceed Barrier. I think I missed them taking this. I completely forgot this was in their hand. Dual Drive. They grab and grab. Ice and Node. Attach, make F-Zero Utopic Future. But I do have Dark Hole and Forbidden Droplet. You know, those are like 2 really good cards to just break boards. They put Ryzeal Plasma Horde. They make Dugaras. And then they discard Fua. Sword X Note. And then put both into what the fuck, whatever this is. Starleash Photon Blast Dragon. I don't think I've ever seen this card in my life before this. Once per turn, you can target 1 Galaxy Eyes Photon that is banished and special summon it. While this X8 summoning monster is on the field, your opponent cannot target monsters with 2,000 or more with card effects. Also, they cannot be destroyed with opponent's card effects. So that does shut off my Dark Hole, but I can still droplet them. And then they make Ryzeal Detonator with 3. It's like, okay. Well, that's a bit ass, but whatever. I got talent, that's good. Dark Hole with Droplet. And then I'm like, oh, this is where I'm like, oh, I did not remember them adding this. And I'm like, oh, well, that sucks, but okay. And then here where I'm like, okay, they have a second Ash, that sucks. But at least that allows me to trust. And I do Grass. Grass resolves, fuck yeah, that's awesome. And here's the crazy thing. Usually Grass resolving would mean that like, oh, I immediately win. But holy shit, this Grass is so ass. So I have White Reanimator, right? This is a spell that I do not want in the graveyard. But I have like, I think I have 2 White Reanimators. And both White Reanimators are in the graveyard. Which is so bad. You do not want White Reanimators to be in the graveyard. That's so bad. White Reanimator is super important. Another thing is that Pumpkin is milled. I only have one of Pumpkin. And the one that searches Pumpkin, which I do not have, the one that searches Pumpkin is a glow-up bloom. I have 2 glow-up blooms. None of them are milled. None of the glow-up blooms are milled. And you know what also makes it extra worse? Okay, let me just continue this first, right? I got white baking is negated. Because an Exceed monster was sent to the graveyard, so I can have Reverie summon Pumpkin. And here's where I'm like, okay, I can special summon Pumpkin. Pumpkin summons another level 6, and then I can do my rank 6 play. And then I realize all of my level 6 monster are milled. All of my level 6 monsters are in the graveyard. So Pumpkin gets summoned without effect. I'm like, oh my god, dude. I have 3 snake hairs. All snake hairs are in the graveyard. There's 1, 2, 3 snake hairs in the graveyard. I have 2 reveries. Both of them are in the graveyard. One was banished. I have 1 Changsha's in the graveyard. So when I summon Pumpkin, I was just thinking, it's like, okay, let me just put in like literally any other level 6 in the deck. And like, no, all of them are in the graveyard. Fuck, dude. This is so ass. But luckily I have Curse of the Ancient Turtle. Well, that destroys them, but that's fine. I have Curse of the Ancient Turtle. Curse of the Ancient Turtle can banish Changsha, which is fine. And this is where I'm like confused. Because then they use the effect of Plasma Hole to Exceed Summon with a Ryziel monster. And I'm like, why did you do that, actually? I'm not sure why they did this. But they removed their own detonator, which I feel like they should have just kept their detonator. I feel like that would have been fine. But yeah, they made F-Zero Utopic Future. I banish summon Changsha, and here I summon King. And here where it's kind of ask, oh, what the fuck was that? Because from here, I can't really do anything, actually. This card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, which is why I don't attack this guy. But they just summon this, and this is where I also just noticed that my white reanimator also gets milled. Because I was like, okay, I can summon Moisa White. Moisa White to grab white reanimator? No, I don't have white reanimator, so I'm like, okay, I guess I'll grab white princess, whatever. To Flying Mary summon back level 6, get Pumpkin grab Call. I don't have Call to Forgotten here, because I'm trying to just like minimize the amount of bricks, basically. Also, I think this card have targeting protection. Wait, no, actually I don't remember. There was something with targeting protection. Was it this one? No, wait, why did I only bounce that? Wait, why did I only bounce that? I don't remember. I think that... No, I think the one earlier was the one that's giving targeting protection. Right, yeah, no. Starleech have targeting protection for other monster with 2k attack, so I can't bounce this one. So I'm just like, okay, I guess I'll just put that. Reverie, put back. And they skip draw phase. And I try to suck, but I can't. It's fine, whatever. That was kind of a mistake, but oh well, whatever. I just summoned King here to protect myself. Because it is big enough. And they just set to defense and pass. Okay, so this is where the problem lies. This card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. They're on defense. My white reanimator is in the graveyard, and my white reanimator is what makes my King have piercing damage. I don't have anything in my extra deck that can out F-Zero Utopic Draco Future. This card is just straight up unkillable right now. I don't have SP Little Knight. I think I can make Dampier. I can make Dampier Vampire Sheridan, but there's currently just like no good way to make Dampier. I just Dark Cloak here because I want Undying Legion to be sent back to my graveyard. That does trigger my Reverie again, so I can summon it again. I can summon my King again. But then here's I'm like, okay, well, I can't really do anything here. And you can see how this goes into 14 turns now. This is why it goes to 14 turns. Because I can't out them, they can't out me. That's the thing. This is why it's kind of ass. Yep, turn 8. Set 1 and pass. Turn change. Set 1 and pass. Turn 10. Wow, Purulia. Here I have enough material to make Vampire Fascinator, which I figured that if I do that, I might be able to like grab Utopic Draco Future or something like that, you know? Yeah. So I summoned that. It's like Imperm. I'm like, okay. They put Imperm in the Call of the Haunted. I'm like, okay, well, at least I can still just crash my king so that I can summon it again and use Curse of the Ancient Turtle as well. So I'm back and put that in there for no real reason. Honestly, actually, why didn't I... Wait, actually, why didn't I make Vampire Fascinator? Wait, yeah, why didn't I make Vampire Fascinator? I could have just... Vampire... Oh, wait, no, I can't really do anything useful with Vampire Fascinator, because Vampire Fascinator would just steal it for, like, 1 turn, and that's about it, so... Okay, never mind. But yeah, turn 11, set 1 pass. Turn 12. I'm gonna try to make Vampire Sucker to try to just get a draw, really. Draw, but they negate it. Like, okay, that's fine. But at least because they steal it, because they stole the Vampire Sucker is on attack position, that is a card that I can attack with my king. Was what I thought. And then they droplet on damage step, removing my Vampire Sucker. I'm like, okay, well, I can't do anything now. So that droplet was crazy, and then they get Go 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 Goblin Bird, and then they finally was able to have some play. Crazy. They managed to combo more. F-Zero Utopic features Zexel, and that is at 7,500 attack, which is enough to beat over my king. They beat over my king, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna revive my king, whatever. It can attack twice. I technically probably should have put my king in defense, but I thought that putting in an attack would be more aura. So king is back. There we go. And end phase. And here is where I'm like, okay, honestly, this... okay, so I can't attack Utopic Draco Future, because the Zexel Draco Future says that your opponent's monster cannot target monster for attacks except this one. So I have to attack that. And I don't really have a way to stop that. Unless I get Droplet. Fuck yeah. Battle phase. Damage calculation. Remove that to... Like, you see what I put out for Droplet? I put out a Changshu Samurai skill in Call of the Haunted just to make sure nothing is able to be responded. It was just like, okay, just fuck you all. Get fucked, die. But yeah, so that's why it lasted for 14 turns. That was a fucking insane ass duel. That was insane. The Battle Cats guy plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! For like half a year now. It's fun. It's a fun game. This match sucks. It's so fucking funny, though. It's so funny. The big one. Oh, you guys are talking about Battle Cats. Have you guys not heard? Battle Cats is banned here. If you talk about Battle Cats, you get shot on the spot. No, but seriously, though, please don't talk about Battle Cats in the stream chat. This is not a Battle Cats Discord. Like, don't treat my stream chat as like a Battle Cats server or some shit. Like, please actually just like find another place to talk about Battle Cats. I don't have Discord, better make it. That's probably like... I mean, or you could just ask Reddit or some shit. Like, that's currently like the 2 biggest places you can ask Battle Cat stuff on. Don't like bring this up on like a stream chat. Like, this is not a place for it. Stream chat is for you to comment about what's happening on my stream. You know? Like, don't come to like a streamer's chat and then just suddenly talk to yourself. What's your favorite special summoning mechanic? I would say probably Exceed. I think Exceed is really cool. Because I feel like it's kind of lenient enough for like Exceed decks to work, but also doesn't. But also it makes it so like you know that certain archetypes cannot just like slop their way into literally anything. You know, it's like only cards with certain only decks with like certain levels in their cards would be able to exceed into certain endboard pieces. Which, like, yeah, technically you can have like level manipulation and stuff like that, but it's like it's much harder to get into, right? Compared to like something like Synchro, where like literally any Synchro decks can make Baron the Fleur, you know? I'm surprised you just played Yu-Gi-Oh! That's sick. Hope the event wasn't too hard on you. The Legend Anthology event? Or do you mean like the Fusion event? The Fusion Cup I didn't really play that much. I mean, I played enough, but you know. Legend Anthology has been pretty successful, I would say. I've been pretty successful in Legend Anthology. Fusion Cup was a war. It really was. Weirdly enough, like people play people when it comes to Fusion Cup, I think a lot of people say it's like, oh my god, I fight like 10 billion branded, and I'm like, I think I fought like maybe 1 or 2 brandeds. Almost every deck that I fought was like majority of the decks that I fought was like Dark Lords, actually. Like I fought a lot of Dark Lords. I fought like maybe 1 or 2 brandeds. I fought more Predaplants. I think I haven't fought Predaplants in the Fusion Cup, funnily enough. I fought against like 2 or 3 mans. Man with a mark. Which I guess technically it's kind of fusion-ish, but you know. Man stun, basically. I don't think it's like... Well, I mean, yeah, no, well, I mean, all variants of mans are basically stun, right? Can you explain the lore about your skin? What do you mean, skin? You can't just ask people about their skin, that's racist. No, I get what you mean. Like, you're asking about the model, right? This is from TF2, it's from Team Fortress 2. Like, the Ghastly Gibbous, this is my TF2 loadout, essentially. Man, I still have not decided on what I want to do with my gems and URs. For which class? Scout. I use Scout. My main was Scout. You're lucky for me, it's mostly branded and rarely Predaplant. It's weird. It's like I just straight up don't really fight that much branded at all. It's kind of weird. Gamble now? I don't even know what I want to gamble on. Is you could have a similar system in Pokemon where you get your IRL cards gained by scanning code card? Funnily enough, no. But I think on some other Yu-Gi-Oh! Like Yu-Gi-Oh! Have a lot of games, right? This is just like the most popular game right now when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot of the video games actually allows you to do that, I believe. But for Master Duel specifically, for some reason, you can't. I fought so many man and hero. Oh yeah, I also fought a bunch of heroes as well in the Fusion Cup, yeah. Roll the new 3K pack? The new 3K pack? What, this one? The Japanese art one? The Japanese art is really cool, to be fair. The style is so nice. But no, probably not. It's strictly gacha, this and Duel Links. I heard Duel Links have been like oddly like the reputation of Duel Links has been like a little bit better recently, which is pretty funny. Cause like I think back when I just started playing Master Duel, like just earlier this year, essentially, people were really shitting on Duel Links, and like. I think Duel Links has done like a couple of changes and stuff that where it like I guess people have just been liking Duel Links a little bit more. Duel Links is good, but monetization is really bad. No, but there's like a couple of like free gameplay and stuff right there, right? Like there's like free character duels or whatever that like people say is actually like really fun. What's your favorite game? I don't think I have like one exact favorite game. I mean, maybe Deltarune's up there, but I can't confidently put Deltarune up there. Like, it's definitely up there, but I can't confidently say Deltarune is my number one. What even is, like, the current meta deck with, like, the least amount of UR? Is there even anything like that? Like, some really high-tier deck right now that is, like, actually very cheap in UR? If you unlock characters, you get a lot of free cards with shells. Right, yeah. What even is, like, the current meta decks? Would people count, like, Draco Tail as meta deck right now? I don't think so, right? Like, it's kind of fallen off at this point. I mean, then again, I guess Sky Striker hasn't been, like, super popular either. But, like, it's still up there. Sky Striker, branded. Actually, I don't even know, like, if I want to go, like, full branded, then, like... No, I don't know, man. Honestly, I'm not sure if I have the brain cells to, like, pilot a mid-range deck, you know? Because, like, mid-range, like, from my experience from playing branded is like, it's fucking exhausting, dude. It's so exhausting to play branded. It's cool, but, like, holy shit, you get to, like, pivot into 5 billion different directions, and you have to decide that on the spot, and it's just so taxing on my brain. I wouldn't call SS cheap. I mean, I probably not, but I'm just putting this in, you know? But, like, is there even any cheap meta decks right now? And I guess, like, I do have branded cards already, but rolling for branded is just so ass because the cards that you want are split between, like, 5 billion different places, so getting what you want is really bad. Most people don't play Striker because it's meta, they play Striker because it's Striker. What does that mean? Well, because it's a Yuri waifu deck. Is that what you mean? What do you mean by that? Do I want to do elf notes? I kind of no. I mean, I can technically make, like... But elf notes also have a lot of UR, so... I can technically make a morally fine elf note deck, you know, but it wouldn't be that powerful. Closest meta is Onomat. Well, I mean... I guess, but I feel like I would... If I were to just settle on strong enough, I would rather complete my pumpkin deck. Because, like, I've been playing with pumpkin. Pumpkin is, like, really good. Like, it's actually, like, pretty good. Weirdly enough, it actually have, like, a little bit of synergy with Skull Servants. Mostly because of Flying Mary. Like, the Skull Servant can put up a decent amount of bodies to make Flying Mary, and then mill Pumpkin to the graveyard and then make Flying Mary. Ethically good elf note. Maybe there isn't an ethically good elf note. But they dance, right? They dance. The girls dance. Oh, right. Also, by the way, I just crafted this off stream. I crafted Yuki Onna, the Absolute Zero Mayakashi off stream. I haven't really gotten any use out of her online, but, like, this is kind of like just a thing that I can pivot into if I'm forced to go into more than turn 2. Essentially, and I think she's pretty neat. I think she's pretty cool. twice per turn negation that doesn't just end on that turn, I think is pretty cool. Also, look at her. She's so fucking smug. Look at that face. She's so fucking smug. I never noticed how smug her expression was until I tried to use her in solo mode and her animation appears. And I looked at her smirk and I was like, holy fuck, I didn't know she was this smug. That's crazy. She knows she will negate us, basically, yeah. Ethically source Baron the floor, but she's on open field or whatever it's called. What? What are you asking? Do you have sometimes where you get nervous or anxious? I'm not really an anxious guy, I don't think. No. I mean, I do have nervousness, of course, but like, it's more so I'm overthinking stuff rather than being anxious, I think. Which, I mean, I guess it's kind of similar, but not exactly the same. I don't know. For no reason. There's definitely a reason. Not like a logical reason, but more like a biological reason. You know, there's always a biological reason for it. Which may sometimes have a logical reason to it. Okay, so I'm still not deciding anything. I'm still not deciding anything. Man. I will end up building a Sky Striker in the future, trying to destroy boards with it. It's really fun and interactive. In fairness, the deck that I'm running is a board breaker deck, so maybe I should do Tenpai. Maybe I should do Tenpai. How about that? How about I just run Tenpai? But I mean, my deck is like a purely going second deck, so it's really weird. Like, I made a I tried making this deck that I've been trying out. This is a deck where I try to like I try to make a deck that can both go first and second. So, you know, I didn't put as much going second cards as like my previous iteration of this deck. And I put some more slightly going first cards, like more copies of Ash and some more negations in Yuki Onna and Call of the Forgotten. And I put more copies of Call of the Haunted so I can have like more negations with Call of the Forgotten. And I've been testing this on solo mode. And it just doesn't feel good. It's really weird, but like, I hate the fact that Master Duel is a best of one. Dude, like, because making a deck that works on both going first and second just feels so ass. And like, yeah, Skull Servant does have bricks and Pumpkins does have their own bricks, but like, making a deck that both go first and second just adds even more bricks, which is really weird. Meanwhile, having a deck that purely wants to go second lets you just put in so much better cards in your deck that you know you always want in your hand. And it just feels so much better to play. It's so weird. Like, a deck that purely only wants to go second actually feels nice to pilot. Play Manadium and join the Visas cult. I haven't really seen that deck in action ever, so. Play Ancient Gears, aka Tenpai F base. I think I did fight against a Ancient Gear at some point while I was playing the Legend Anthology. Evil Lucas be like, yeah man, I love Tenpai, Zombie is who? In fairness, my game plan is basically Tenpai's game plan. Like, it's really not that different. My game plan is basically Tenpai's game plan. Just board break immediately. Just try to clear everything with Spolly, Dark Hole, Lightning Storm, everything. And then go for an OTK. Okay, cool guy. I understand that you like to talk, but I would highly recommend you install Discord, actually. I can't answer everything that you ask, and I don't think I'm exactly the right person to ask everything that you want to ask about. I would highly recommend you maybe like find a proper place to chat when it comes to chatting. No, it's fine, but like, you know, I would highly recommend you find like I'm not gonna be. This is not going to be a good place for you to get answers on, because I don't think I'll be able to answer everything you ask either. I think you'll have a much better time if you go to a proper place for it, you know? At that point, we're forcing you to play what's? What's? What do you mean what's? What's what's? Also, yeah, speaking of, I saw, when I was fighting the Ancient Gear player the other day, I saw this card, Ancient Gear. Where was it? It was like a field spell. This one, Ancient Gear Fortress? This shit's kind of insane. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to the activation of Ancient Gear cards or effects. Like, what the hell? That's kind of nasty. What is Tenpai but base? What the fuck is what? What Yuki? What Hydra? What Chimera? What Giraffe? What Tuna? What Train? What Kingdom? What the fuck? Your opponent cannot activate the cards or the effects of a monster that activate when it normal or special summon, while in the same column as this card or a what monster you control. What the fuck? You can target one monster you control, special summon one what monster with a different card from your deck, and then you can use LP equal to the special summon monster. You can accept Thunder monster. Is there Thunder? Well, I mean, yeah, obviously they're fucking what's. What Justment? What Castle? So you have what Castle and what Kingdom, I see. Any monster that attacks a what monster loses 1,000 attack after damage calculation? Okay, cool. Watson? What Cannon, what Cancel? What Keeper? Okay, let me read this. What Yuki? A what tuner and a non-tuner thunder monster. 16, 17. Wow, the stats is really low. With this card can attack directly. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by direct attack, you can shuffle both one what tuner from your graveyard and one face-up non-tuner thunder monster you control into the deck. And if you do special summon one what synchro monster from your extra deck, except what Yuki. Huh. So you direct attack, shuffle a what tuner from your graveyard, and I guess you just shuffle what Yuki, right? And then you can synchro into another thing. This card can attack directly. If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, banish one card from your deck. And if you do, add the banished card to your hand during your second standby. What? Okay. It's Gold Sark? What? The it can Gold Sark? That's interesting. What? It even have the get it to your hand during the second standby phase thing from Gold Sark. And what Chimera? This card also attacks directly. If this card inflicts battle damage, place one random card from your opponent's hand on top of their deck. Okay, that's not as exciting. Oh, wait, all of them can attack directly? Wait, that's so funny. Except this one, except for What Tail Dragon. Oh wait, this is actually part of what? Wait, no, it's not Thunder, never mind. But it have Thunder attack. It could be a what card. Capable of indefinite flight, attacks by wrapping its body with electricity. Yeah, it attacks with electricity. It's a what card. Important! Capturing the What Tail Dragon is forbidden by the ancient rule and is a level 6 offense. Haha, get it? Because it's a level 6. To the minimum sentence for which imprisonment for no less than 2,500 heliocycles. Get it? Because it's a 2,500 attack. The What Tail Dragon? A hand rip is not exciting. I mean, not as exciting. Why are you building Watts? No, I'm just looking at them. What Train? Add what cards with different names from your deck to your hand except what train, up to the number of thunder monsters you control with different names. Wow, okay. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard, special summon any what monster as possible from your hand. Okay. What Giraffe? If this card inflicts battle damage, your opponent cannot activate cards or effect until the end of the turn. Oh. Jesus, okay. At the end of the damage step, if your monster inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can special summon this card from your hand. Wow, it is 10 pi. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by direct attack, you can tribute this card on the field and one or more non-tuner monster from your hand face appeal. Special summon one what synchro. Oh, it's a quick synchro. Oh wow, this is 10 pi. Holy shit. Wait, that's so funny. But all of them have like really low level. Is there a thing that just like flat out increase all of their attacks or something like that? What do you mean? What monsters you control can attack directly this turn? Brother, they all already can do that. Ethical Tenpai. What seems like a deck you like? It does look really funny, but they kind of just don't OTK. Really? Wow. Yeah, I mean, yeah, their fucking attacks are so low. Their attacks are so fucking low. Level 8 synchro with 16k attack. Like, holy shit. It's called Luminous Spark? Well... yeah, no, you're right, technically. That does look really funny, though. What if you play, like, Berserker Soul or some shit? That Star Guy Link? Oh, right. What, like Starboy or something? Or, no, I forgot what it's called. It's like the Link 2 that's a variant of the Starboy guy thing, right? So Link 2 Light, I'm pretty sure. I think their name is like really weird, actually. I forgot what it's called. Ah, this one, Hip Hoshi Ningen. All life monsters in the field gain 500 attack and defense. Yeah. I mean, yeah, technically that does work. It is 2 light monsters, and they are all light. Yeah, I guess that does kind of work. There's a cat with a mustache. What montage video if you like to watch? I think I've heard the name Cat with a Mustache, but I don't think I've really seen much of their videos. I've heard that name being thrown around a little bit. Watts can get Thunder Dragon Colossus? Oh, right, it's because it's Thunder, right, yeah. But Thunder Dragon Colossus is such an ass card. By attributing 1 Thunder effect non-fusion monster, right. This is kind of an ass card, but I guess then again, like the Watt monsters doesn't have an end board, right? So I guess if you're forced to make an end board, then it would be that. Have vuelto. Yu-Gi-Oh! Watt. The Watt 2024 experience. I assume it's this one. Are Watts secretly busted? I don't think I want to watch a full 10 minutes. I kind of want to just like see a general quick review or something. Watt support? I guess I'll watch a little bit of it, but you know.
See what we got here.
What Yuki?
What the?
Rejoice all players. We have a new support.
What the Sigma? What the? Oh my god. I forgot that what the Sigma is a thing that's as old as time, actually. Baron. Okay.
Take a look. Damn. I'm gonna teach you, old man.
So, wait, what was that? So what train? Talent.
Now we have nothing left. All that remains is to lock in.
What Cobra? Direct attack barrage. Wait, so let me read what it does. What Cobra? If this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by direct attack, add 1 Watt monster. Ah, okay, I see. And then what you just add the fish? Right? Or something? Yeah, you add the fish and then the fish immediately summons itself. That's really cool. Direct attack and then you synchro into What Yuki attack and then you synchro again. What Chimera, wait Chimera attack and then that banishes 1. No, yeah, you just don't do anything. Right, of course. Thunder Dragon Colossus. Yeah, I guess that's the game plan, huh? Just you just attack until you only have, holy fuck, only 3,200. That's so bad. That's so bad, bro. I guess Thunder Dragon Colossus is fair in this deck. It's like, this deck doesn't really do anything else, so you might as well. Oh, wait, does Thunder Dragon Colossus stop? Colossus allows draw, right? But just stops, Yeah, no, okay, yeah, Colossus allows draw. Banish, yeah. What train grabs 1 and then do the same shit again? That's so fucking funny.
Why are you running?
Ah, Kashtira. Goddamn, we were. Heart summon a Rice Heart. Why did you even heart summon a Rice Heart? Can't you just activate Shangri-La? Feather Duster, hell yeah. Why the fuck did you do that? Okay. Doesn't really do anything, but okay. Goodbye, back row. The fuck? Oh, there's the Hoshi Ningen. And wait, you actually, holy fuck, that's so funny. You actually get Luminous Spark. That is really funny. Hoshi Ningen, What Kingdom, Luminous Spark. Yeah, that'll do it.
Damn, Jimmy. This is part B, huh?
Attack directly. Silence penalty. A giraffe is talking. Wait, what? Oh right, yeah, cannot attack. I cannot activate. That's so funny. You attack, synchro, attack. That is pretty funny. But holy shit, that does look really ass. Like the fact that you can go like kind of uninterrupted on second turn and still not kill. Like that's so ass. I mean, then again, I guess that was like a 1 card. Like they did start with a 1 card, right? With the what was it? The What Cobra? Yeah, What Cobra. I guess it is like 1 card, but still. Okay, wait, let me just quick read these What cards because they seem, a lot of them seems pretty short. Equipped to a Thunder, gains 100 for each Thunder in your graveyard. You can send this face-up card to the graveyard, target one face-up Thunder monster you control. The target gains 1,000 attack. I guess, like, if you have more than one Watt cards, you can equip this one to one, and then if you get another one, you can send to... nah. Just if this card in its owner possession is destroyed by your opponent's card, your opponent cannot conduct their battle phase during their next turn. Okay. This card inflicts battle damage when your opponent discard one of their cards. Your opponent cannot special summon or activate cards for the rest of the turn. Oh, if this is destroyed. This card make 2 attacks. What? You have 0... Okay, whatever. Oh, so face down. Okay, sure. Discard 1 random from your opponent's hand, but they can't attack directly. One monster you control cannot be destroyed by battle while they are attacking. Huh? The fuck's the point of that? Any monster that battles this card cannot change its battle... Okay. Add 1 Watt, so this can add fish. A creature that electrocutes opponents with bolt of lightning. Opponent cannot target Watt for attack. If this is destroyed, special summon 1 Watt from your deck. I guess you can use this to crash into an opponent's monster, summon Cobra. I guess. What? Psychic Fighter? You're not part of this. You're not part of this archetype. What the fuck do you mean? When this card is normal or special, you can target 1 card in your opponent's graveyard, target from the top or bottom of this deck. Okay. This card can make a second attack. If this card battle a monster, negate the effects of that monster, including in the graveyard. Called by the grave? That's crazy. Quick effect, you can... What? Kinetic Puppeteer. You can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard, target 1 monster your opponent control, move that target to another one of... Yeah, that's very important for the What archetype, I'm sure. What Peasant? This card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, target 1 face-up onto the field, banish it. Okay. Wow, these cards really are so ass. What the fuck? You can target 1 Watt monster you control. Special summon 1 Watt monster with a different name from your deck. Then you lose LP equal to the special summon monster's attack. Also, you cannot special summon for the rest of the turn except Thunder monster. Add Watt cards from your... during your main physical zero, banish the card special summon 1 Watt monster with a different name from your hand. This does sound crazy, but then you look at the monsters that you get and it's just like, wow, all of these monsters are ass. Squirrel format? Most of the Watt cards are very old. It certainly looks very old, yeah. 2024 was a different time. Is Watt just like itself IRL and is the supporter? What do you mean by that? Dodge new raw effect with Watt Kinetic Puppeteer? Wait, you're right, actually. The way to counter meta? It's a format where Watt Squirrel is the best card. Right, of course. I can believe that. I can genuinely believe that. I guess the negation isn't like till the end of the turn, right? So like you can completely negate a monster forever, like twice, but like okay. Watt Keeper. Once per turn, when a level 4 or lower Thunder monster is normal or special, inflicts 600 damage. Once per turn. Burn for 600. Awesome. Watt Cancel. With Solemn Judgment? That's crazy. Have you tried Edison? No, there's just no way to play Edison right now. Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm not really interested in Edison, I don't think. I'm much more interested in Genesis, I feel like, if anything. Genesis looks cool. I don't know much about Edison, I don't know. I'm not too interested in Edison. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. I mean, I guess, but nah, it's fine. I'm not too interested in Edison. I don't think I'm building Watts. I don't know. It doesn't... It looks so... I mean, I guess I could try to deck build in a way where I could try to make it as good as possible, you know? Like, trying to find anything that could possibly work with it, but... Like, I think that's for another time. I think that's for another time. Like, I can make silly decks at other time. Does Watt even have, like, their own... gacha pool? Well, I guess technically no. It's a thunder pile, right? What is U-coded? I could definitely try to make it work, but... like, not now. Gold Pride Punk. I think I vaguely remember hearing Gold Pride, but I never really see it in action. I just want to build like a meta deck, really. Like just one meta deck. Or I can just continue building my pumpkin, really. Because I think the pumpkin deck is actually like pretty good already. Like, honestly, from here, like, the only thing I really need to craft is just, like, 2 more copies of Pumpkin for consistency, and, like, 1 more copy of Ectoplasmic. And then maybe, like, I can cut out Subspace Battle for Delta of Invitation instead, or something like that. Branded is the way. I mean, yeah. I guess, but getting branded is just so annoying because like the gacha pools for branded is just all over the place. How much of the branded pile do you have? I guess I could just search Albas because everything mentions Albas, right? Like that's the general gist of it. I don't have Springen's Kit. I don't have Alba Lenidus. I don't have Sanctifier, which, in fairness, I don't think anybody really runs Sanctifier unless you're trying to, like, floodgate the opponent, right? I only have 1 copy of Wildbass. I don't have 3 Champion of Sword Soul. No Another Servant, no Branded Loss. I only have 1 copy of Fallen Virtuous. I only have 1 copy of Dogma as well. Because I think some people run like 2 Dogmas and 2 Mirror Jades or something like that, right? Also 2 copies of Spirit. It's not like too far off, but like, you know. I also only 1 copy of Quem, 1 copy of Cartesia. You can make Cool Tune? Nah. Maybe you can slap Draco Tail and be cool with it too. I guess so. I do want to make like it. I feel like it could be kind of funny to make like a tier 11 branded Draco Tail or some shit like that. Like the sloppiest slop of fusion cards, but you know. Like, what would be my first priority when it comes to just, like, making branded more powerful? Is it just more copies of Fallen Virtuous and that's it? Do I even need more copies of Cartesia and Quem? Because I don't think you even really need, like, that much copies, right? You probably only need, like, 2 copies of, like, Quem and Cartesia at most. Like, 1 is actually kind of fine from what I feel like. You only need 1 copy each is fine, yeah. If you're thinking on how much you need branded should be the cheapest since you got so many already. I guess so. But just getting branded is like rolling for branded is so ass because like a lot of the cards are just split apart in like so many different gachas. And like even if you don't hit the exact URs that you want, it might just be like a UR for like fucking Dogmatica cards instead that you don't even use in the branded, you know? You should get more Fallen in Wildbass? I guess so, yeah, Wildbass is also that. But like, like you can already see like Wildbass and Fallen and Virtus is already in like 2 different packs, which is so annoying. And Alba Leonidas is an entirely different pack again. I guess I can craft them. I can force craft them. There's probably a meta archetype that uses Fiendsmith as an engine. I mean, I do use Fiendsmith. 2 Cartesia, 2 Wildbass, or 3 for Pure and 1 for Quem. Yeah, that sounds about right. 2 Cartesia does sound about right. But I think like you can get away with like 1 Cartesia as well, right? Jacotail does look interesting, and Jacotail does look simple enough to pilot as well, right? Jacotail, I think I have like a very simple game plan. You can cut it down a lot. Do I even need something like Kit or... Like, out of everything, like, what is my absolute priority, I would say, like, to make the deck stronger? Is it really just consistency? Is it just more Wildbass and more Fallen and Virtus and that's it? Or is there, like, any cards, like 3 Champion of Sorcerer I've seen being used in, like, some Albass deck as well. Like, would I need that? Is there anything new that I need to craft? A lot of cards are outdated now. I mean, I guess so. I still see, like, 3 Champion of Sorcerer being used here and there, I feel like. You don't need Champion? I guess it's just, like... Yeah, it is just consistency. Like, more branded and high spirits and stuff. Totally depends on the build, but I don't see Kit... I don't play Kit to higher my consistency, for example, but playing it increases the ceiling a lot, right? Because I guess if that's the case, then I can just craft instead of rolling, right? Like, I just need to craft, like, maybe 1 Wildbass and 2 more Fallen and Virtus. Do I need, like, more Mirror Jades? Because there are, I feel like, a couple of times where I'm like, oh, I kind of wish I had, like, a second Mirror Jade. Or a second Dogma. I guess a second Dogma would make more sense than Mirror Jade. 2 Albions are needed to set up the Quick Play and get Branded Fusion to hand. Set up the Quick Play and even get Branded Fusion. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, more Albion as well could help. But Albion can also be reset by Ecclesia, right? Just get more Star Shadow, more Extended Protector, not breaking. You can even play Phydraulis. But that forces you to cut down a lot of fusion, so you do need to craft them. I don't think I'll be running Phydraulis, no. Just roll for dust? I guess so. But I still want to roll for something useful if possible, and then only dust the cards that I don't need, you know? Maybe I should roll Pumpkin. Maybe I should roll Pumpkin, and then the dust will be used for Albass. Maybe it is better to just not run... Well, actually, why do I have Golden Cloud Piece? Oh, I have Golden Cloud Piece because this is something that I can send using Granguinol. I guess like the Tearlament cards have been clogging up the Fusion extra deck as well, but... Actually, how the hell can I make the extra deck for fucking Tearlaman Albast Draco Tail. Like that's like fucking impossible. How the hell would I fit 15 cards for that? This is already a fucking tight ass extra deck. Yeah, I might not have space for that. I don't think I will have space on the extra deck for that. Okay, yeah, maybe I will just try to make like a pure branded. A lot of singles. Might as well just go 60. I mean, the main deck isn't that big of a problem. I have ran into 60 card branded relatively often, I would say. Like, a lot of the branded that I fight have been, like, 60 card pile as well. But, yeah. Doing just the Albast could take the entire extra deck, basically. Gaslighting Lucas into becoming a branded player. I mean, so far, like, out of all of the current meta deck, branded is the one that I'm the most familiar with. Because I have actually piloted branded, you know. So, like, I'm kind of already half a branded player, sorta. Okay, I'm gonna fucking roll for Pumpkin. But I also want to roll... what did I click? Solo. Okay, so there's 2 ways for me to roll for Pumpkin. One is just the actual Pumpkin cards. Or I could roll for Call of Eternity, which does have Pumpkin cards, but... like... okay, wait, hold on. So... the thing is, I think the Pumpkin... like, this one have, like, multiple cards that I actually want, being Delta of Invitation and Subspace Battle. Like, these are cards that are actually going to be good in my Pumpkin deck. But it also have, like, a bunch of other shits that I don't need. Like, I wonder which one would be less... which one would be higher in chance for me to get, like, the cards that I want. Rescue Ace, don't think it's used for meta, but I think it's Snake Eyes Rescue Ace is fine. I have fought a couple of Rescue Ace. It is a pretty difficult deck to fight against, I would say. I'm just gonna roll this. I do kind of want Subspace Battle. Call of Eternity have some Dracotail cards as well. That is true. I'm gonna roll this. I'm gonna get like 5 billion for higher cards. Just watch. 2 rainbows. That's not bad. You can also make the furry deck. Is for hire even that good? Like I only know for hire. Well, speaking of for hire, I only know for hire because it's the furry deck. Like, I've never seen anyone say if for hire is even good or not. Ooh, you are. Hey, Vortex of Time. 3 Rescue Ace HQ for some reason. But well, speaking of, there you go. There's Rescue Ace. I already have you though, but oh well. I've seen for hire do good, really. A lot of drawing. Oh right, yeah, I think I've heard something like that. Like, people say like Rescue Ace draws a lot. Well, there's for hire. It's all right. I think people. I think I've seen some people also play the what's it called, Magical Musket, right? Which is also here, Magical Musket, with like Fiendsmith and with like a decent success, I think. I already have Undying Legion, but okay, sure. That's dust, I suppose. Draw 3? That's kind of crazy. Well, there's nothing here. Bro, come on, dude. Are you serious right now? Really? That's my 2 URs. Come on, man. I'm gonna skip. Are you serious? Well, okay, 1 copy of Delta Invitation is nice. Fucking 2 more copies of Rescue Ace Arbitrator and 2 more copies of Undying Legion. Come on, man. I'll roll 1 more. I really want Subspace Battle, man. Subspace Battle looks like a such fun card. Also, there's like no URs. Can I interest you in Fabled Fiendsmith? That's what the bot runs. That's what the Yeah, that's what the bot runs, the bot that I fight against when it comes to testing stuff. I always fight against the Fabled Fiendsmith bot when it comes to testing deck. It is like a surprisingly decent deck, because the deck just runs like 50 billion hand traps, and like, yeah, the deck runs like 50 billion hand traps and can just like OTK you off of one Light Fiend. So like, if they go second, they can just hand trap you to death, and then next turn, they just like... Called Forgotten, okay. Next turn, they just like normal summon any Fabled Light Fiend and then like OTK you. There's nothing here. It has both going for strong going first and second plan, yeah. It's actually like pretty decent. My two main decks are Gold Pride Punk and Life Twin Fiendsmith. Oh yeah, right, Life Twin can also go with Fiendsmith, yeah. Wow, there's actually no URs, it's awesome. Calls of Forgotten. I do need one more copy of Ectoplasmic Fortification, so that is actually not bad, but no URs! That's crazy, dude. Your next pack will be guaranteed to have at least one UR. Wow, awesome. Thank you, Master Duel. That's awesome. That's so cool. Yum yum yummies. Well, I mean, at this point, I have to do another one, right? Like, they're kind of tying my hand here. I'm kind of forced to do one here. Oh my god, this is ass. What the fuck? This pack is ass. Holy shit! Why is it so ass? What is my luck? What the fuck? Where's my URs, bro? I mean, then again, they gave me like 5 URs on my first roll, I guess, but still. Like, could have been something better. This game hates you low-key, and I think this game hates me high-key. Tractile Gulamel? I already have you, but okay. This is some bullshit. I guess I wasn't appreciative enough of having like 5 URs at the start. But like, 4 of the URs are cards that I already don't need, so... I feel like I have the right to complain. Do you guys try buying all the cosmetic packs or only save for a deck? I don't really buy cosmetic packs, you know. I only buy it if it's like really interesting, I guess. But even then, most of the time, I don't buy any of the cosmetic stuff. What is it? Another Call of the Forgotten? I already have like 5 of you. Jesus. Come on, bro. What the fuck is my UR? This UR better be Subspace Battle, I swear. If it's Subspace Battle, I can forgive the game. If it's just Subspace Battle, though, okay. Here's my only one UR. Here we go. This better be fucking Subspace Battle, dude. Give me Subspace Battle. Fucking hell, man. Fuck, dude. Come on. Holy shit, that's so bad. What the fuck? Why do I have... Why did I get like 5 copies of Jax? That's crazy. I won't lend you my luck again. That's crazy, dude. Oh my god. Okay, I think that's enough rolling for now. Let me just do the raffle ticket. If I laugh Lucas sends me to the Shadow Realm, I might do that. We roll! Tier 5, awesome. 10 gems. I wish you could check like the history of what you rolled, because I legit have rolled like 5 times on this, and like 5 of them are like tier 5. It's crazy. 6 URs and 3 multis, so bad. Tier 6, wow, that's crazy. Tier 5. Can I get literally anything else, please? Holy fuck. Why? This has legit given me nothing. I buy bundles with battlefields in them. I only buy anything that looks cool, I guess. I don't know. Or like really interests me. But most of the time I don't. That alt ticket is just rage bait. Okay, wait, let me just like, I guess uncraft some stuff. Actually, hold on, let me just do I mean from this I really only need like subspace battle and more copies of Pumpkin. I guess I can take out subspace or something for like 2 copies of Delta. Maybe it's better if I just stick with the board breaker actually. So now I have 3 copies of Ectoplasmic, hell yeah. And 1 more copy of Delta. And I can take out 2 other things. I'm not even sure if what I want to take out. Low-key, Ash might be the weakest link. It's like, Ash is not as good as something like Dark Hole or Lightning Storm going second. What could I take out? I guess I can take out 1 copy of Officiating Reverie. I feel like Nip has been really helpful, surprisingly. Or I can take out... actually, I have no idea. I can take out 1 Samurai Skull. Is this deck going second? Yeah, this deck is purely going second, yeah. Huh? What? Why not Ghost Mourner? I don't know. I actually kind of like Ghost Mourner. Like, it's kind of more... Okay, partly, I feel like Ghost Mourner is somewhat more... Ghost Mourner is basically my Imperm, essentially. And you might be wondering, why don't I run Imperm if I'm running Ghost Mourner? It's because she's a zombie. 1, she's a zombie. Therefore, she's usable to be banished with Curse of the Ancient Turtle or banished for Changsha. 2, it's because she does damage. Yeah, and this is an OTK deck, right? This is an OTK deck. You take as much damage, like you just if you can like burn your opponent, like and that helps. Any little damage helps. Like, the burn have actually come up a little bit here and there when it comes to being, like, a little bit helpful. You just craft subspace? I think I would rather just craft the branded cards rather than subspace. I mean, subspace is a really cool card, but, you know. Wouldn't Valor also be good going second? Yeah, but Valor's not a zombie. Like, Mourner works good enough for the most part. Like, it is not as easily usable as Valor, and Mourner is more like something that you can stop an on-summon effect or a non-quick effect thing, but it's good enough. Like, being a zombie actually helps, is the thing. If I have, like, a zombie monster on the field and I still have my normal summon and they stop me at some point, then I can also, like, normal summon Ghost Mourner, then make Flying Mary with them or something like that, you know? It's just, like, it helps in archetype as well, is the thing. Like, if I, for example, have, like, Delta of Invitation and Ghost Mourner in hand, then I can use Delta dump Pumpkin, normal summon Ghost Mourner, make a token, and then link both into Flying Mary and then start my combo and stuff like that, you know? It's like I can't do that with like Effect Failure or Imperm. That's the gist of it. Let's put one more here, do this one here. Maybe I can remove one Perulia. Okay, I guess I should also be crafting the branded cards now. So for branded, I really just need... well, one more copy of Albas, more copy of Branded and High Spirit, and more copies of Fallen and Virtus, I guess? I mean, Fallen and Virtus, I feel like it's gotta be worth it regardless, right? Because it's like, it's FNV, like you can use this in a lot of other decks. I guess I will craft these. I have 242, so I can craft 8. I just need, what, like 1 Walbass, 2 Virtuous. What else do I need? Do I even need any of the extra deck monsters? Do I want to make Masquerade? It could be funny, but maybe not. Do I need more copies of Aluber? No, I already have Aluber, the SR Aluber anyway, so it's fine. Probably don't need that. But it's mostly just more copies of Fallen Virtus and Walbass, right? Another Albion or White Dragon for summoning back normal Albas. Albion and the White Dragon? Sanctifier? Or wait, what do you mean? Do you mean Sanctifier or do you mean something else? I think for summoning from summoning Albas from Grave would be usually something that Rinbrum does, right? Missing Mercurier. Is Mercurier something? I haven't really seen people run Mercurier that much. I guess it's still a good card. You just probably run like 1 Mercurier, right? At most. Wouldn't Ghost Spell then to target branded decks or similar? Yes, technically, but I think Mourner is just more widely usable. I don't know, not a lot of decks really care about Ghost Spell, but I think every decks care about Mourner, you know, technically speaking. Every decks can care about Mourner to at least a decent degree. It's like, yeah, some decks are more hard stopped by Bell, but I think most decks just care a decent amount about just like basic Mourner. Yeah, Sanctifier. I don't really know how to like effectively use Sanctifier, I'm not gonna lie. Does Branded even need Verte at this point of the archetype? I don't think so. Like, you don't even run like Branded. Like, some people don't even run Branded Fusion, which is crazy. But for now, I think I'm just gonna craft like Fallen and Virtus as well as Branded and High Spirit. 1 more copy of Walbass. That's basically like the important stuff, right? Can put like Sanctifier instead of Dogmatic Calamity. Use it mostly to summon Albass from the graveyard to use opponent's monster, but I get it if you don't want him. No, I think it's just like not sure how to use them effectively, I guess. Without just like floodgating your opponent, essentially. Okay, I'm not sure if I have the replay for this, but at some point I was fighting someone who tried to like floodgate me. They used branded fusion. Sending Albass, and they made branded fusion to use to summon Sanctifier using Albass and Ross Disciple. Because Ross Disciple is light, and it says that you cannot summon except you cannot special summon. You cannot be tributed except for the tribute summon of Slifer, Obelisk, and Ra, and you cannot special summon monster except by the effect of Ross Disciple. So that's cool. Luckily, I have Dark Hole in my hand. I was able to out my own Ross Disciple. It's pretty sick. Sanctifier or a second branded Albion? The dragon always on some war crimes, yeah. I don't want to try Sanctifier. I feel like it can be used in a pretty cool way, you know? I feel like Sanctifier can be used in a really cool way. Imagine if they actually summon Ross Disciple from deck when you do that. Wait, what do you mean? No, they dumped Ross Disciple using branded fusion, and then Sanctifier just summons it to my field, like on my turn. You don't really need Sanctifier embedded anymore. I mean, probably, yeah. I just think it's like a cool card if it's not used for war crimes. I mean, you know, you're talking to someone who have Alba System Dogmatic Calamity in their deck. You know, it's like sometimes some silly cards could also, you know. Sometimes I do want some of those silly cards as well. And this card has come up every once in a while. Have you done Rapid and Steel with Rufa? I mean, yeah. I have a short about it. I'm saying if you summon Ross to a random guy field and he actually resolves it. Oh, you mean like... That would be really funny, actually. You're just like, yeah, they're not gonna expect this crazy Ross Disciple Floodgate. And then they summon it to my field and it's like, oh yeah, oh shit, you got Ross Disciple for me? Oh shit, thank you, man. I'm gonna summon like 2 more Ross Disciple, fuck yeah. There's also Titanic Lad. Oh right, yeah, what is Titanic Lad again? Monster with 2500 or more attack. Gains attack equal to the combined original level of the monster uses fusion summon times 100. Unaffected for the rest of the turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard in the end phase, special summon or add to hand Dogmatica monster or Albass from deck. What do you add off of this? Quem? Oh yeah, I guess you just special summon Quem with this, don't you? Because Quem is Dogmatica, I think, right? Yeah, Quem is Dogmatica. I guess so, yeah. Titanic Lad would also be pretty good. I guess I can take this out, technically. It's not that important. So, I guess this is probably, like, the wish list. Wish list. You either special Quem in the end phase or add Fallen of White for your follow-up. Oh, like for next turn. I guess so, yeah. I have it on my branded Dracotail pile and it works really well. What, for Albion? I guess so. If I want to run Dracotail, I'm gonna have to roll Dracotail cards again, though. But yeah, I guess this is fine, right? Like, just These are basically the cards that I want to craft. Just these. Do I need anything more? Is there anything more that I need? I probably do. I even want fusion deployment anymore? Because like I kind of want to get Ecclesia out, right? But like fusion deployment is basically for fusion deployment is basically to get Rhino Heart. In fairness. Then again, actually, do I even want branded fusion anymore? That sounds crazy, but like, you know. Branded opening might not even be that crazy of a card. But branded opening works really well with the tier element side of things. I guess I can put some more non-engines. I guess I could just run fucking Ash or whatever. It's not exactly a going second deck. Something like that. Branded High Spirit is better than Branded Fusion, yeah. The tier element part might not actually be that good, to be honest, but because like well, whatever. I guess I'm just gonna craft this. I'll craft one Walbass. Cards generated. I'll craft 2 FNV. Cards generated. And I'll craft 1 Brandon and High Spirits. Bing! And I guess I'll craft Titanic Lad. Ah, whoops. I didn't mean to do that. No pings. But yeah. I guess that's the addition. I feel like the tier element part of things might not really carry as hard. It might not really blend that well with just like a 40 pile Albaz or something, I don't know. But the card's already there and I'm too lazy to take it out and think of something else. Probably do like this. Actually, do I want... Thespian Tragedy is actually, like, not a bad card to mill is the thing. Like, this is actually, like, one of the few cards that actually works really well with the tier element cards. But the rest, not much. Actually, I can probably take out tier element Kashtira. I feel like it's... I mean, tier element Kashtira is good for milling, but... I think we don't really need to mill that much. Something like that might be fine. First time catching you streaming, big fan, hell yeah. Okay, I'll just leave it like that. And for the pumpkin, I mean, pumpkin really just need more consistency. I guess I'm gonna treat myself by crafting 1 more pumpkin. How about that? I'm gonna treat myself by crafting 1 more pumpkin. Because I just want the slightly more consistency. That being said, I do have to remove something. Maybe Glow Up Bloom actually. There we go. Also, I should probably dust the cards that I had earlier. Well, let me just... Why do I have so much SR? Wait, hold on. Okay, I want to see. Dismantle selected cards. Why was there so much SR earlier? What the fuck was that? Who's the SR with like a bunch of numbers owned? Oh, right. Fucking 6 copies of Call of the Forgotten. Fucking 5 copies of Magical Musket Cross Domination. 4 copies of Beat Bladesman for Hire. And 4 copies of Yum Yum Yummies. Amazing. I really don't even need 3 copies of Call of the Forgotten. I feel like 2 is already enough. Mermail. God, there's so much Mermail cards. It's crazy. Let's do UR. I don't need 3 copies of Undying Legion. Certainly, I don't need 3 copies of Rescue Ace Arbitrator, don't I? Probably just 2 is fine, right? Test run? I probably will test run. No, I think I'll test run myself on solo mode. Well, I mean, I guess I can test run right here as well, but you know. Don't have the tier 1 engine strategized with branded. Some of the cards does technically, like a lot of there are a couple of like branded related cards that does like work well in the grave, but it's not that crazy. It's not that crazy. Well, it's not as much as I expected when it comes to the UR stuff. Do I need more copies of Rescue Ace Arbitrator? I don't know what Rescue Ace, like, want in this regards. Nah, if I'm gonna build Rescue Ace, I'm probably just gonna craft it again. You only need 1? Okay, cool. Oh, there's so much URs that I feel like... Oh, this might come in handy at some point, but I say that with like every single cards, dude. I don't need 2 copies of Despian Quaritus, right? Guess I can just dismantle the shiny one. Signet mining, but do you use cyber stacks? Technically no. But I remember there was like a plant combo that you can actually start with by Signet mining. I forgot what it was. Kill the plants? I don't know. No, fuck no. I still like plants. Isn't Signet mining in structure deck? Is it? No, I'll just dismantle these first. 147. Wow, that's really not that much dust. That's very low amount of dust. It's in the Salomon Great One. Hold on. Structure deck. Burning Spirits, I think. Oh yeah, it's there. Well, it's only 1 copy. I mean, I guess you can get 3 copies if you buy it like 3 times. I fought a couple of Salomon Grace. It's actually like kind of tough to beat. Yeah, I guess I can decraft Signet mining in that case, yeah. Signet mining. I will dismantle you. Pew! Okay, let me just test run. I mean, I kind of already know what brand it does, but... No, you know what? I'm gonna test run that another time. I think for now I'm just gonna do like 1 more. Well, I say 1 more, but I haven't even. Have I even played a game like today? I don't think I have. I have not played a game today. Let's play Legend Anthology. Let's play Pumpkins. Let's get them pumpkins out. I just want to finish Legend Anthology real quick. I have not. Yeah, it's been 2 hours and 20 minutes. I have not touched anything at all. Yes, man. I've been seeing a lot of blue ice in this event, which is actually kind of rough. Like, the blue ice matchup is actually kind of rough. It's gonna be blue ice again, isn't it? Ooh, this is not a... I mean, it's an okay starting hand, but no breakers. Oh my god, there's fucking blue ice. I knew it. It's blue ice again. Okay, that's actually not good. Blue ice with no... Normal summon effect failure. Are you really that brick? Or you just have like multiple Veilers in hand or something? Spirit with Ice of Blue. You remind me I need to start this event. It's a pretty good event. Mausoleum of White. No breakers against blue ice is gonna be rough. Guess the only thing I can do is Snake Hair, try to search Pumpkin if possible. If not, normal summon Moisa White without effect, normal summon White Baking. And then make... Bro's just making blue ice, okay. Oh my god, you do have 2 effect Veiler, that's so funny. I called it. It was like, wait, do you have 3 effect Veiler? That would be crazy if you do. Okay. Yeah, I guess you're brick. You might actually have... Do you have a 3rd effect Veiler? Oh, come on. This is the card that I'm already going to search with Snake Hair. Glooby, thank you for the raid. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm in the middle of duel and I'm kind of in time, so I kind of have to... I kind of cannot pay attention too much. But thank you for the raid. Thank you. What have you been playing? I guess I'm grabbing a second ectoplasmic. Not much I can do about that. Oh my god. That is really bad, actually. Oh shit. I actually think I have to set White Baking and pass. Yeah, that's all I can do. That's literally all I can do. Debate backfired. In fairness, even if I ectoplasmic for Pumpkin, I couldn't do that much either. I mean, I can definitely do way more than this, but still. Spend 24 hours beating Bunny 12 banana game? I don't know what the fuck that is. What does that mean? Tyrant Dragon, okay. Target 1 great trapped in... What? Huh? Well, okay. Okay. I guess we're having a brick off. What the fuck was that? What was that? Your aura killed him? Set 1 and pass is too much aura, apparently. Some completely random ass free game on Steam. And you can play it for 24 hours? That sounds like value to me. But yeah, I hope you had a good stream. Okay, wait, I want to check what their deck was. No, it's a normal ass blue ice deck. Only 2 blue eyes, 3 effect failure. Oh, it might be like talent. Maybe they had like talent or something. It's pretty minimalist, actually. New Kaiser Seahorse, Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, Wishes for Eyes of Blue, Forbidden Crown. I guess it could be a lot of things. And I guess they just brick. I mean, they did open with like 2 Veilers, so... 2 Veilers and Droll. Got myself in 2nd place on speedrun.com. Fuck yeah, dude. What the fuck happened? What? Why did I get kicked out? The fuck was that? What? The hell? What? Why am I kicked out? Am I being accused of cheating because that guy fucking just surrendered? What the hell was that? The fuck? Shiba, thank you for the $5. Thank you for the burger. Gotta go, but finally glad to caught you alive. Have a good one. Have a good one. See ya. It's got one of 2 endings on the game called Free Will. I don't know what that is either. That was Kaiba himself. He's fucking hacking into the mainframe and being like, fuck this guy. Do not let him get into Legend Ontology ever. Get a raid and run. Have a great rest of your stream. May the luck be in your cars. Thank you. Have a good day as well. There we go. Kaiba finally let me in. Fusion Link Festival 2024. WCS 2025 Max Qualifier. Uh-oh. Hopefully it should be fine. Okay. An Ash and a Dream. They have... No! No, fuck you. No, 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 no. Get the fuck out of here. No, man. No, it's fucking man. Oh my god. Set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4. Ah, alright. It's time for man. This doesn't help. Apophis a servant. Set Swamp Didi. Okay. Angel Satu Azurun, okay. When your opponent would special summon a monster while this card is in your monster zone, you can send to the graveyard one continuous trapped in your monster zone that was special summoned from the spell or try to negate the summon. If you do, destroy that monster. This might be worth using Ghost Mourner on. One continuous trap in your monster zone is special summoned from the spell and trap is when negative. If you do, destroy that monster. This might be worth. I think this is worth Ghost Mourner. Guess I Samurai Skull first. Effect. Imperm, okay. I don't know what the last set trap is. 1 for 1. They're probably gonna negate this one. Kind of forced to banish my. Well, no, I guess I don't need to banish my king. I can just banish one of these. But God, what is that last trap? What is that last trap? Okay, that resolves. What is that last trap? It's kind of lucky that they... Oh, they have a response to that. Oh my god, Solemn Strike. Okay. Ah. Fucking hell, man. I mean, I do have Curse of the Ancient Turtle. If it leaves the field by opponent's card effect, then I can special summon level 4. If it gets destroyed by battle, then I can Curse of the Ancient Turtle. Ugh, this is so annoying. Anubis last just... Oh, fuck. I don't think I even have enough gas for next turn. Set another one. You get to summon if you do destroy that monster. This doesn't work in damage step, I think, right? I don't think it should. Okay. Question is, what the hell do I summon? I think Moisa White. And I'll grab White Baking. Use the effect of White Baking. Discard. Grab. Shit, I actually have no idea. Be a second Moisa White and White Lord? Fuck, I don't know. This top deck better be good. Summon negate and basically it's gonna be like 2 more negates. Oh, never mind. Silhouette Rabbit, that's even worse. Fuck. Azurun again. Oh, this is bad. I don't think there is a way out of this. Snake hair. Gonna would summon a monster. The token control destroy it. I'm gonna start with Snake here. I don't really see a way out of this, to be honest. But kind of have to be. What are they waiting for? What are they waiting for? Someone said the Dominator. And they get to add Dominus Impulse. Light, Earth, and Wind. Well, Pulvis is Earth. I don't have the gas for this. Not sure what they're waiting for. They really can just stop me like any time here, and I would have lose. Yeah. I can try to like summon a card, get the zombie, but no, that's not gonna be enough. I can do White Lord, try to summon. Nah, I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm just gonna surrender. I don't see it. There's not enough gas. They really can just stop me at any time. Fucking hell, that's some crazy... That's like a really crazy hand. Jesus. What the fuck is wrong with you? Who the fuck... You think you're entitled for me looking at your question on just because you're spamming? Get the fuck out of here. Bro's also a fusion deck for this reason. Yeah, it's like almost kinda just barely a fusion deck purely because of contact fusion. That was a rough one. That was one hell of a hand. They didn't even need to have like they didn't even need to get man. Like they have everything they need in their hand. Crazy. I'm going first? Wait, what do you mean? Who the fuck am I fighting? Tenpai? What is this? Why am I going first? Hello? Uh-oh. That's not good. Why are you making me go first? What is this? There's a hero going second? I guess it's possible. I don't know what hero really does though. When going second, at least. I know what they do when going first. It's Floodgate Turbo. Pumpkin. Call. I guess I can still make like Mayakashi and stuff if possible. Pumpkin. There's no interruptions. There's no hand traps though. Let's deal with that. Oh, now they have something. Imperm, right, okay. I can work with that, I think. It's not the best, but... Station Turtle. Banish Snake Hair. This is not ideal, but... I guess I can try to mill. Yeah. White baking. Wrap. Always a white. And White Lord. Discard the Charmy. Summon Moisa White. Effect. I will grab another White Reanimator. White Reanimator. Effect. Grab White Baking. Send... Actually, since we have two White Reanimator, let's send White Princess instead. And then we'll make Stalker. And we'll summon the Princess. And then dump King. Draw. Dump White Prince. Hopefully this is enough mill. Nice fucking draw, dude. This deck does not really go second at all, though, but... White Lord. Mill 7? That's not really good. Um. Guess I'll do this. White Lord? Doesn't matter. We'll link this and this into Flying Mary. Could be Cyber Dragons. Cyber Dragons could be terrifying, actually. Sure, we'll grab the Snake here from Banishment. And then we'll make... Actually, what the hell do I make? Do I just make Samuel? If I make Samuel, I can... There's really not that much here that I can do. If I make Big Pumpkin, I can... I don't have Call of the Forgotten here, I don't think, right? Yeah, no, I don't have Call of the Forgotten, so... It's not really gonna be worth, I feel. Well, actually, do I have... I have multiple pumpkins. No, I only have one. Fuck, I forgot to put my second pumpkin here. No, Samuel's really the only thing that makes sense. This sucks, but... Samuel and then summon... I don't even know. I think I'll just summon White Baking. And set one. That's basically all. Yeah, that's the best that I can do for now. I guess I could have made... No, actually, I could have made Pumpkin. Well... honestly, that doesn't really matter. I mean, it does kind of matter because of Droplet, but, like, that's really the only card that matters there anyways. Armed Dragon? What? Ruler of the... Oh, it's Dragon Rulers! Huh. Dragon Ruler. You can manage a total of 2 Water Dragon Rulers except discards, but you summon discard. You can add one over dragon. One level 7 or lower armed dragon. But I don't know when to stop them. I honestly don't know when to stop them. Whatever. What the fuck is Chas doing here, dog? I don't know, man. Pile armed dragon. You can send okay. I don't think that's important. Also, you can only attack with one monster this turn. You can add one armed dragon card from your deck to your hand. Okay. Summon one level 3 armed dragon monster from your deck in defense position. Okay. That's a total 2, especially summon this card. Right? I'm assuming this is something for rank 7. I think I'll let it be for now. Just with Dragon or Okay. Put one card on the field, destroy the target. Well, I mean, I guess I have to use this now. What do I even summon here? I can summon Pumpkin. Pumpkin summon... There's really nothing that can be summoned well from Pumpkin either. Or I could just summon King. You know what? Whatever, I'm gonna summon King. The King! And we'll negate that. Also, I draw. Okay. Armed Dragon is kind of crazy. I don't have Mammoth or anything like that in this deck either, so I can't really destroy them. Well, that's all of their hand. Reactant, Dragon Ruler of Pebbles. Tempest, Dragon Ruler of Storms. They're playing faster now. It seems like they have a game plan. I mean, they can only attack like once, right? Can they? I mean, the only thing... Eclipse, Dragon Ruler of Catastrophes. When your opponent activates a spell or trap, detach 2 material and you get activation if you do banish that card. Oh! Disaster, Dragon Ruler of All Apocalypse. Touch him this card and you can banish all monsters in your opponent's field with the same attribute as this card's material. Oh! And this card has Dark Earth, Water, Fire, and Wind. Dragon Ruler monsters material gains 4,600 attack and defense, and also unaffected by other card effects. Huh. And I only have one Pumpkin in my deck. Yep, that's a lot of them. Jesus. And I don't have Changsha either, so that I don't even get that, the thing from Changsha. Wait, what did you say you did? Oh, okay. I forgot to put in multiple... Well, not... Yeah, I forgot to put in multiple Pumpkins in this deck, so... There's really not much else that I can do, I don't think. I don't really have any more follow-ups. Odd Eyes Rebellion Dragon? Odd Eyes Rebellion? What the fuck is this? Crass? You can attack, what, like 3 times? Yeah. Also, this card can make 3 attacks during each battle phase. Okay, cool. Yeah, I do not have a going first plan at all, so... Congrats, you find my one weakness. Also, why did I thought I updated the pack with... I updated my deck with multiple Pumpkins. Oh, no, I put more Deltas in, but I haven't put more Pumpkins in. That's what it is. I'm still not sure if I want to make something for a plan of going first. Like, that's just gonna really ruin the general deck's consistency. I feel like this is fine. That sure was something. That sure was Dark Arm Dragon, I guess. In fairness, I don't really... Yeah, I don't really have a plan of going first at all, so... The hell was I supposed to be doing? It's probably been waiting for so long to do a decent OTK. Yeah, and it's against someone who also wants to do an OTK, so I don't know, man. 2 Ghost Mourner, okay. At least there's... Okay, the only thing that can... My only starter is Talents. 1 for 1! Don't tell me it's like Snake Eyes or some shit. Synchron? Oh, fuck. Control level 7 or higher Synchron Master. Thoughtscaper. Okay, so I basically just stop Junk Speeder, right? That's the plan, right? Oh, well... Okay. Good game. What is wet? What who the fuck am I fighting, bro? Fighting literally Kaiba and then a Dark Arm Dragon guy, and now like 2 guys are just like fucking surrendered in their first turn. What is this? Your titles are very terrifying, but I'm still better going second, unfortunately. That's not terrible, I guess. What? The fuck is this? Dragonic Warrior? Oh, huh. Red Eyes. Oh, never mind. It's not Red Eyes. Wait, is it Red Eyes? No, it's probably not, right? It's probably Boral, right? Good sector launch. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Actually, one face of dragon under your control. During my phase, you can space on 1 dragon monster from your hand or graveyard. Except Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Yeah, it's probably just Boral, right? Oh, this is not once per turn. That's interesting. Heroic Seal. Huh. Heroic Seal this early? Rocket. Face on 1 rocket monster. The Aura of Close Servant is too much to handle, something like that. Seal is for nip protection. How is that nip protection? I'm actually not sure how that is. Boral Regenerator. Rocket Caliber. I think the one thing that I'm currently worried about is the they have a trap, I think, right? That can like negate. That's basically an Omni negate. Like if they have that, that could be a problem. Seal can summon Albaz and fuse the nip away. Oh, that's interesting. Guard Dragon Pisty. Then that grabs them. Oh, never mind. I guess that's the only red ice card that they have. Fusion Summon. Borrowload Fatal Flare. Actually, let me check. Is there a graveyard effect that I need to be worried about? Dash, target when becomes dark. Okay. No, I don't think so. Not yet right now, anyways. 31 dark tree, I don't know, because I'm not could press over except dark monsters. But that's Darkness Battle Dragon. So just summon it again. Boral End. It's a pseudo red reboot which also negates spell, yeah. That would be terrifying. Overload Savage. I hate that Borderland have the thing where it's like you can't, your opponent cannot respond. That's so ass. When activates a card that affects the target's face-down card you control. What? Rocket Detonator. Oral Shroud. Your opponent cannot tribute this face-up card in the field. I didn't even know that's a thing. What? Attack one rocket monster you control, negate the effect of face-up control, and destroy target monster. Oof. So this can pop. No, it pops itself and then summons a rocket. Then this is a bounce. There's Omni. That's negate. That's field negation, and that's I forgot what that was. I think that's also a field negation, right? Yeah, that's a field negation. I think I just try to normal summon Samurai Skull. If they try to do anything, I droplet that skull, White Baking, and King. But if they have the trap, then it's basically over. If they have the trap, it's kind of over. Imperm. I'm fine with that. 2, 3, 4. I can't negate all of them. Especially summon one rocket monster from your deck except Rocket Tracer. Target one rocket monster you control, negate the effect of face up. Do destroy. I don't have a way to negate all of them without dumping everything. I have to let one live, and I feel like that would be a Rocket Tracer. If they have the trap, it's GG's. 2, 3, 4. Show me the trap. No, there's no trap. Okay, good. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Samurai Skull will dump probably Glow Up Bloom. Okay. They couldn't respawn earlier, so this means that this is a spell? Oh my god, is this gonna be super poly? I swear if it's super poly. I think I'll grab White Lord. Oh wait, fuck! No, I should have discarded Moisa White. Why the fuck did I do that? Oh my god, I'm stupid. I should have discarded. Fuck, I'm wrong. Actually, technically speaking, I can. Controls your opponent cannot target this card for attack. Technically speaking, I could also discard Moisa White, summon it with White Lord. Oh, this doesn't really do much though. No, I think it's better to just stick with the plan. Let's just stick with the usual for now. Did you just draw that? There's no way! Oh my god, they just draw that. That's insane. Dude. Are you fucking for real? Dog. Come on, man. Oh, I fucked up with that too. Is there any good Delta? I fucked up the discard. That was really bad. Fucking up the discard was really bad. I guess I could still... Okay. Delta. It has to be Changsha. I really fucked up with not sending Moisa White. That was really bad. They still have something. What the fuck? Like Mary. Oh, there's probably... It could just be one of their Boral cards, actually. They still have a fate. Oh my god! Tom and the Spark! Ah. Okay. Oh my god, dude. Like, Jesus Christ. What a fucking hand you have. Holy fuck. Dog, what the fuck was those? Those hand was crazy. That was the most insane hand. Jesus, man. Fucking hell. Some crazy top deck too. Like, holy shit, they just drew fucking Dominus straight off of one draw. That was so crazy. I mean, this is alright. Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm fighting Yu-Gi-Oh! Insider? What do you mean by that? 42 card deck? Okay. 12 extra deck? What? 12 card extra deck? Dark Lord. I don't know what the Dark Lord choke point is. I think I'll just let this one be for now. 12 is concerning. It is kind of concerning, yeah. That's why. Well, why does Dark Lord only run 12? Can't they just run like more generic stuff? Because someone Dark Lord in a defense position. Deputy is checkpoint. Is this deputy? Is this what you mean? That does seem pretty scary. Okay. Dark Lord Dance. Okay. I do have a starter, but it's not exactly the best starter. Dark Lord Superbia, Dark Lord Morning Star, Dark Lord Evening Star. Oh right, Mourner needs to target, so I can't check that. Apply a Dark Lord spell or trap. I mean, you can't be targeted, but you can still be destroyed. They can, what, like, pay 1,000 and grab banishment of the Dark Lords? Someone okay. Wait, really? Isn't there like, don't you have a much better trap? Special summon one Dark Lord monster from your hand, deck, or banishment, ignoring its summoning condition. Sanctified Dark Lord. Send one Dark Lord monster. Negate the effects of one face-up effect monster in the field. If you do gain LP equals to its tap. Ah. Send one Dark Lord monster from your hand or face-up field to the graveyard. Negate the effects of one face-up monster in the field. Ooh, that's a really good top deck, actually. That's a really good. Do I just immediately go Dark Hole? They can only copy Dark Lord Dance. And their traps technically don't work if they don't have a Dark Lords, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna fire off Dark Hole. Just do it. Not even sure what they can do here. Like, anything that they summon from here would just get destroyed. Unless they have something that can't be destroyed, I guess. Or, like, stops something from destruction. They can board wipe. Well, I mean, doesn't really matter right now. So this is send one Dark Lord from hand or field, negate an effect monster. Meow. It's got to send to the graveyard again and one Dark Lord. Right. Okay, so they can still do the negation by just sending a Dark Lord card. Droplet. Okay. That was one white. In fact, I know one of this is a dead card, right? Oh wait, no, they can't activate it because it's not a Dark Lord. It's forbidden. Low key might normal summon Ghost Mourner. Not even low key, just straight up. Vampire Sucker. White Reanimator. Skull Servant. Some white baking. There's a white. Summons, white baking. Have I used my extra normal summon? I think I have. Wait, why do you have a response? Do you have Ash? No? What? Okay. Wait, Lord. I think I have normal summon twice, right? So can't use the extra normal summon. Prince? Grass! Wait, hold on. Do you have Ash? Wait, I'm confused now. Okay, if you have Ash, you gotta negate this, right? Like, you have to negate this. No? What? What do you have? The fuck do you have? I feel like Nib. Oh, it might be! Right, yeah. It might actually be. Because it is like 5 summons. Yeah, it might actually be Nib. Could they just magically have a toggle? Oh, that's right. I can summon Pumpkin from here. And then... if that is Nib, I can save this Pumpkin so that later if they do Nib, then I can just activate Call of the Haunted and then attack directly with King. I should have enough. Do I have enough with King? Actually, hold on. I might not have enough damage with King. Yeah, I don't think I actually don't think I have enough damage for King with King. Unless I have like 2 Kings. 4, 5. Yeah, that's not enough. 6. King activate. How long are they gonna wait for Nib, bro? They're allowing that. I think I'll do this. Pumpkin! I'll just grab Fortification. Not that it really matters. Okay, so here's what I'll do. I will attach this. I'll send my white reanimator back and this one, because I know that's the trap. Oh, that's super poly? Okay, fuck. Wait, hold on. That's not... What? Oh my god, what a subversion, holy shit. That's not what I expected, holy fuck. That is not Nibiru, dog. Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. It's called a special summon. You can target one other face-up monster in the field, change its attack to 0 and it becomes dark. When your opponent activates a card with the effect, you can fusion summon one dark fusion monster with your extra attack using monster from either field, including this card. Here comes the king. It's not quite enough. When your opponent activates a card or effect, you can fusion summon with your monsters from either field. What would they summon? So they have 7k. Unfortunately, this might not be enough, so... I think I'm kind of forced to do this. This is activated on... activation. They can, what, do like the Predaplant? The big tree Predaplant fusion? Okay, they're allowing that. When your opponent activates your card or effect, you can fusion some. I can get lethal. I can get lethal. I know how. Curse of the Ancient Turtle! And you can't fuse because it's damage step, baby. Can't fuse because it's damage step. Get out of here. It's 1, and that's a 2. Fuck yeah, damage step ruling. Hell yeah. GG's. That fucking setting super poly instead of the trap was so funny, though. That was so funny. What a trippy ass thing. That was so good. That was so funny. What a move. But unfortunately, I outsmarted you because I know damage step ruling, and damage step ruling is really funny and stupid. GG's. It was pretty funny that it's like, I thought it was also Nibiru, but no, yeah. I think it only procced because there I've had like mostly just 1 card in the field. And then finally when there's only like 2 cards in the field, and they finally did something. Why the fuck is grass in my Yu-Gi-Oh? What do you mean? Grass is really good. I only need 1 more for the title, but I'm kind of already tired. I kind of want to stop. I mean, I have like a couple of days. I think I'm just gonna end this here for now. Should have run Dracostapelia. Dracostapelia requires a fusion, right? A fusion and a dark. They probably are waiting for something else. They might be waiting for like Starving Venom or some shit. Yeah, they might be waiting for Starving Venom. Or I guess they could be waiting for Dracostapelia as well, but I didn't give them a chance. Well, I mean, I did, but I think they decided that like it might be a bait. Which it technically is. I could actually just bait them still. Would you say this game is pay to win? Not entirely. It's sort of... paying certainly helps, but it's not entirely like going to be like the final decision of it. But yeah, I'm just gonna end stream here. I am tired. It's already past 2. Well, it's almost 2. It's almost 2. But yeah, I was gonna end it here. Thank you for coming to the stream. That was a decent enough Yu-Gi-Oh stream. I got some duels in. I got to talk about a lot of stuff, and I built some branded stuff. So yeah, thank you for coming to the stream. I will see you another time. I don't know when I'll be streaming again, but yeah, I'll see you later. Bye bye. See ya. Bye bye.